Good morning.
Good
Thank
morning.
you for joining me today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
I'm here with Diane Babineaux, who's General Vice President of the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers, and a
Yes.
Comto member,
Yes.
and a woman who moves the nation. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your
Thank
award
you.
in March.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, how have you been enjoying the conference so far?
Oh, I think it's a great conference. That's why I continue to come every year and go back and talk about it. But now that other folks are getting to know about it, which is great, and so I made a commitment, and so I said, not just by words, but by putting in monetary and just being here.
That's good. Now, you just attended a wonderful seminar this morning,
Yes.
a debate
Yes.
with the Comto
Yes.
city interns. Tell me
Yeah.
about that.
Oh, it was great. I've been to other couple of debates, one that was over at Morehouse, but this one I found it interesting because this talks more about the industry that we are all a part of because, as you know, transportation, when it says moving the nation, in transportation, it touches all parts of what we do every day, even the water and the air that we breathe.
Right.
It helps to, if we can't have the transportation and top notch, then nothing gets to be moved.
As a senior level executive in the transportation industry, is there going to be a void if we don't groom enough emerging leaders like we have today?
Yes, I think we do need to groom more and more emerging leaders, especially because they don't get it sometimes, even the politicians. So we have to keep on telling them,
Why transportation is important?
Yeah, why transportation is important. That's why we're always there lobbying too. We lobby alongside Judy Cunningham and everything, and we always are there at this seminar that they had with Congressman Elijah Cummings, and the Secretary of Transportation, Rodney Slater. So he knows us very well, and he knows our passion for keeping the transportation and being a part of the Comto.
I see. How long have you been a Comto member?
I think I went back to when Hellendale got me involved, and it was back in maybe 1999 or 2000.
so a long
I've been out there, for a long time.
So how valuable has Comto been to you as a transportation executive?
Well, it opened up my eyes. Even though I go out and I visit other sites and everything, it keeps you grounded. It lets you know that, we have to always reach back to help out the unfortunate or whatever, because we always didn't have a great transportation system. And I love it when I see minority leaders involved sitting at the table making the decision, because what person to be at the table than a person who has experienced it, I saw that the debaters was talking about the unprivileged or the voiceless folks. Well, that is true, and we got to keep doing it, whether some people might not agree with us or not, because we too one time had to stand at that bus stop and
Right.
wish that bus would come, or when are we going to get transportation in our neighborhood? So that's important.
So do you take advantage of some of the seminars where you can learn from your peers and network and share best practices? Can you
Oh, yeah.
talk about that a little?
Yeah, like I think you all had one that was in Baltimore, but sometimes my schedule is so busy. And the one about being an entrepreneur, I love the one that you talk about leadership, because no matter how long you've been a leader, there's nothing wrong with learning.
Right.
So I really enjoyed your leadership seminars.
And speaking of leaders, Comto has lost
Yes.
one of its great leaders,
Yes.
Julie Cunningham.
Yes.
Can you tell me anything about your relationship with Julie and how she impacted you as a member?
She impacted me a lot. Okay. She knew more of Hassan, our director, who lobbies, but we always came in contact with each other. But what was so interesting is that one time she needed a problem solved, and so she knew Senator Tony Hill from Jacksonville. And so he said, Diane, I said, yeah, I know her. She said, well, she's got a problem that maybe you could help her. So we got together in Georgia Brown's, and we talked it over. I said, I can help you with the problem. Okay. So I helped her with the problem, and so then we went on to this other function with Corrine Brown, and then come to find out. So sometimes you never know what person comes in your life to impact you, but that I will remember about. She always reached back and helped folks, and that's important.
That's wonderful. So, what is the one thing you're looking forward to doing while you're at Comto this weekend?
Well, network, make a bigger and stronger commitment, especially with the youth program on this, because they are our future leaders, and to let them know about some of the things that we're doing, because we also reach out into the community. One of my jobs is engagement.
Okay.
And if I don't keep it going, who else is going to keep it going? So I'm excited. They talked about some things that not only are we a part of aviation, we're also a part of the railroads. And we have training centers too. Because I heard a young lady say, well, do you have to have a college degree? No, not all the time.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's what I plan on to do.
Well, it's nice to know we heard it here first. Ms.
That's right.
Diane Babineaux
That's right.
is now going to be a very active member
Yes,
of
and
Comto City Interns.
Yeah, just so folks know, we TCU also merged with us, Transportation Communication Union. That's our rail side.
Okay.
So yes, so I've gotten them heavily involved too.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for your
Thank
time
you.
and enjoy the rest of the week.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.